Cancer, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-July 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off nice and smooth with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's up for the lovely Cancerians out there. I hope you're all doing well, my friends, because it is still Cancer season at the time of this reading. So my guides, talk to me. What do we got for the Cancerians? And yeah, we're just going to look at this first card super quick, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end of the reading, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always super interesting. But let's get this first card out here for my Cancerians, please. And once again, I would like to wish you all a very happy birthday. We are towards the tail end of Cancer season, so I hope you all had a fantastic one. Okay, so we have this High Priestess card showing up in the oracle, and I do like seeing her in the beginning, and it makes sense. That is an energy you are very comfortable with. It's a card that could even represent you, in my opinion. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the July subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on social media, my handle on all of them is at kyleofcups. So please feel free to hit me up on the social platform of your choice, everything except Facebook. Into this reading now we go. Okay, enough of the plugs here. Now you see this lovely lady here. She looks wise, doesn't she? She has that crystal ball with a key. There's a lockbox next to her. So to me, this is a card of esoteric, hidden knowledge, spirituality, intuition, very similar to the High Priestess. Now, for some of you, your intuition could be guiding you in this time. You might have a gut feeling about something, or your empathy could be raised, okay? So you need to know that in this time, the energy of others, the energy of your surroundings could be affecting you in various different ways. But this is wise, this is spiritual. In this time, you might be extra amped up by spiritual topics and spirituality in general. So we're gonna put her down there, and we're going to keep moving. As I always say, that doesn't make or break the reading. It's a nice little footnote for us. But let's shuffle it up one time. We'll get you these cards. What do we got for the Cancerians? Please, my gods, talk to me. So, last week's reading was titled An Emotional Message. So, I mean, that's an energy Cancer is very comfortable with, that of emotions. There was a lot of cup energy. You might have been a little up and down in regards to emotions. It's all good. But we'll see what we have for you this week. As I always say, energies are always moving and fluctuating, nothing set in stone. So you just apply to your story as you need to, because this could be people in your sphere too. It doesn't just have to be you. Let's get this first card out here. Thank you. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups in position number one. Your interpersonal relationships could be at the forefront here. Put that down. Let's get two more. And it doesn't just have to be romance, all right? I just want to make that clear. I don't only do romance. Like, this could be various things in your life. Okay, we do have the Five of Swords in the center. We might have a bit of a warning here. I'm not gonna, that doesn't ruin the reading whatsoever, but it is a bit of a cold type of energy. Let's get one more. What we got for Cancer, please? Thank you. Okay, so we got double twos here, and you're also going to have a bonus card. So we have the Two of Wands on the back end, but you also have the Lovers. So we're seeing a lot of repeating themes here, Cancer, and we're gonna talk about these real quick. I'll give you an overview and all the classical meanings and archetypes. Then we'll get the juicy intuitive stuff. So like I said, we have repeating twos, the Two of Cups, the Two of Wands. We have the Lovers. There's a big focus on those that you're connected to here in this spread, okay? So position number one, the Two of Cups. As with all twos in tarot, they represent choices, decisions, being at a crossroads. They all represent partnerships as well, but this one in particular is extra focused on partnerships, okay? Whether they're close friends, close family, romantic partners, soulmates, things like that. Especially since we have the Lovers in the spread as well, and the Two of Wands. Those you're connected to and hold dear are showing up early and often in this spread. So we're going to want to clarify that to see what it's about. Now, as we move through the reading, we have the Five of Swords in the center. Like I said, this could be various different things, so only take it as it applies to you. In its most extreme cases, this could represent an individual that you might be tied to that has narcissistic tendencies, right? Somebody that is going to do what they got to do to get the results that they want. So if you've ever had dealings with a narcissist, this card could represent them. In the negative, it could also be somebody that's just willing to do what they got to do. They'll step on everyone on that ladder to success. It's cold, right? It's a selfish type of energy as well. Okay, I'm not saying that's you. It could also represent conflict, button head, so there might be a warning attached to this card for sure. Whether it be someone you're connected to or just life in general, the positive that we could glean from that Five of Swords is that of determination. Okay, if the universe keeps testing you, similar to the Seven of Wands and Five of Wands, lots of determination to get that end result in its most positive. On the back end here, we have the Two of Wands. So similar to the Two of Cups, this card, the personal relationships, choices, decisions, looking into the distance, in the future, meaning this card can also represent distance. It can represent planning and strategy. That's the undertone. So on top of all the things we were speaking about, how the Two of Cups is indicative of close connections, this one is more indicative of planning to me. Okay, so whether it's you strategizing about the future, whether it's someone you're connected to strategizing as well, we'll just have to see. Now your bonus card, which I will state up front is just another footnote, okay? It doesn't make or break the reading, but it's a nice little energetic flavor for us to sample. This could just be someone in your circle that's a Gemini. This could be anyone with those Gemini traits. Aside from that, once again, we're seeing a lot of similarities throughout this spread, so we're going to want to get the nitty-gritty clarifiers. So partnerships, doesn't just have to be romance, but this one does lean towards that. But yeah, those that we share a very strong, powerful connection with. Now, if you're not watching this for relationships and things of that sort, this card to me is super silky smooth and easy going. Okay, so it is positive. It's angelic as well. There's usually an archangel there. But I think I've stressed the importance of what we've been seeing thus far. Let's dive deeper, Cancer. We're going to jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for the Cancerians, my gods. Talk to me. See what we got. And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research, rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation. I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on this Two of Cups. And as always, if you read cards yourself, that's why the box is here. Please feel free to play along. If you're feeling any messages from the spread, you could drop it down in the comments. I don't mind. So let's go in on this Two of Cups. Let's see what this is about. Why is the Two of Cups here? Thank you. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, this could be somebody that is either in it for the long hauls or somebody that isn't going to leave as well, whether you want them to or not, with the Four of Pentacles in the upright underneath this Two of Cups. Like, it's a very sturdy, planted, all right? So there might be somebody in your life that, I'm trying my best not to be pessimistic or mean here, but even if there's somebody in your life that you don't want to associate with for whatever reason, they're there, okay? Whether you like it or not, they're there. Now, in the most negative, this could be somebody that you're connected to that might be a little possessive. This could be somebody that could be a little jealous as well. So beware of these things. I do think this might be a bit of a warning, okay? Especially with the Five of Swords in the center. Like, beware of archetypes like that. This could be someone that is a little possessive or jealous, all right? That's what I'm seeing. I don't want to go as far to say obsessive, but it's not really the best. Now, if you're watching this and there is somebody you want in your life and you want them to stay, this is a good omen for that, okay? I'll just put it like that. So we have a positive message. We have a warning. We're going to keep moving though to the Five of Swords. Let's see what's up with that Five of Swords for the Cancerians, please. So let's shuffle it up. What's up with that? And I'm really looking over at that Two of Wands as well. Okay. All right, we do have the Emperor. This could be somebody that's controlling as well. Now, some of you might be connected to an Aries when the Emperor shows up, and I do believe that this is the shadow side of the Emperor showing up in the center, clarifying this Five of Swords. And the fire-air combination, you know, I always say that's a bit volatile. This could represent somebody, and I'm just trying to be as optimistic as possible. There might be someone you're connected to that's a bit of a control freak that wants to control the angles of every single thing, every single situation, like enforce that control. When I see the Five of Swords with the Emperor and the upright, it's domineering to me. So once again, we have double warnings about those that you might be attached to or connected to. This could be a huge warning from Spirit, big one. An important one as well about the company you keep, those that are in your circle. So we do have double important warnings here about those you're associating with, okay? There's nothing wrong about taking control of your life, right? For some of you, maybe that's the message from Spirit, like, hey, step up to the plate, take a little more control in your destiny. That could be the message if we're looking at the optimistic. But like I said, this could be somebody that's a bit cold, control freak. We're going to see what's up with that Two of Wands, though, because it's ringing red flags to me thus far. And once again, to reiterate, I don't just do these for romance and love, so this could be any number of people. I don't know what every single Cancer is going through, and if this isn't hidden, all good. You could just check your other alignments, but let's see what's up with that Two of Wands. And we'll do our recap before we get the shadow card. So why is this Two of Wands here? Okay. Oh, we have the Empress. All right, so this could be things turning out better in the end here with the Empress. And interesting, if you look down in the box, it's actually kind of beautiful. So we do have a bright spot in this reading as well. The Emperor right next to the Empress, that divine masculine, divine feminine, they balance each other out really nice. So with the Two of Wands and the Empress in the upright, this is absolutely somebody like either chasing down their happiness or planning their way to it. But it is abundance. Whenever I see the Empress, it's beautiful blessings from Spirit. So even if it's not something that's like right in your lap right now, this could be something really good coming down the pipeline, all right? Even if it's not currently right this second with the Empress in the upright. Now, of course, that could be someone in your life that's a Taurus, all right? We also have the divine feminine mother figure, the divine masculine father figure. So watch out for any issues in the home, issues with the family. But yeah, when they're together, it's another signal of soulmates, connections. Some of you might be dealing with karmic ties, karmic relationships, especially with like the Lovers, the Two of Cups, now the Emperor and Empress. These are all big hallmarks of karmic ties, soul connections, or even twin flames. Okay, so I'll just put it like that. Even if this is someone you're separated from by distance as well, it's giving me a whole bunch of different things, but it's telling me in the end everything will be okay. All right, with this Two of Wands Empress, like something good's coming down the pipeline, some sort of win, overcoming something, triumph, so to speak, because she is a huge card of blessings. So let's go through and do a quick recap here, Cancer, then we'll get that shadow card. And of course, only take what hits for you. But we have a couple little warnings in the spread, nothing wrong with that. Position number one, we have the Two of Cups with the Four of Pentacles. Like I said, we have a positive message, we have a rough one. This could be somebody in your life that's in it for the long haul, right? This could be someone, if you want them in your life, they could be sticking around here. Now, the inverse of that, this could be someone that refuses to go, refuses to leave. Like, this is someone that's standing firm. It could represent a person that's a little bit jealous, right? This could be someone that's a little bit possessive. And we see that as we move over because we have the Five of Swords and the Emperor in the upright. I felt like that was the shadow side of the Emperor. So if you're not tied to an Aries, to me, this is somebody that is like almost a control freak, wants to control every little thing, and it links in. So in this time, watch who you associate yourself with. Watch the people that you form connections and bonds with, because throughout this whole spread with the Two of Cups, the Lovers, the Emperor and Empress, it's all about those connections, especially with the double twos. We're picking up a big theme. So if this is your reading, it's your reading. Now, on the back end, we have the Two of Wands with the Empress. Like I said, she's a good positive offset to what we have here with the Emperor. Like something good coming down the pipeline eventually. So this could be overcoming or a triumph of some sort, even if you're in a sticky situation right now. But you might be planning your way to your happiness and abundance as well, if I were to just put it simply. So please take a screenshot of that. We're going to get you one shadow card. And I do always recommend that you look at your other placements as well, like whether this one hit or not, okay? I personally vibe with my rising sign quite a bit. Let's see what's in the shadows for Cancer. My guys, what's in there for Cancer? And yeah, we're using the Shadowland Tarot, which I love to use for this portion. Shadow work's an important thing to do. It doesn't have to be scary, whether it's something that's been there a while, something that's new. Okay, we have the World, and like I was speaking about possible karmic ties, karmic relationships, the World is a big card of karma and cycles. Okay, so the World. When it shows up in the shadows, some of you might be feeling a little pessimistic about the world itself, okay? Some of you might be holding on to something that's ended as well, but I always like to link this card in with the physical world. So don't let the world bring you down. World events, stuff like that could be affecting you in ways that you don't quite see. But when the world shows up in the shadows, like I said, it could represent karmic cycles, karmic ties, or an ending you might be clinging on to for whatever reason. So we're not going to read into it much more there, Cancer. That's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give the details of the July subscriber surprise. For the July subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments, which tarot card would you like to have a conversation with? It could be anyone. I know I'd want to talk to the High Priestess. But yeah, after that, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of July, I'll put the winners in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.